Hello and welcome back to another poker video. Today we are going to be playing the new Miner Niner. It's a 2,799 guarantee, but this time it had like 600 players. So we're going to go ahead and say about a 5,500 guarantee. And we run hot. One last thing before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be trying to upload at least once a week, even if it's just as short. And in this tournament also, it's going to be mostly just this one. There's a couple satellites too, but they're going to end pretty quick. We already have a lot of chips, and we have already hit the money. Right off the bat, we got 8s in 2 spots. In this satellite hand, I don't mind jamming it, definitely, because I am the shortest stack at the table, and I'm trying to make the money. And then we got a limp from the cutoff on the Miner Niner. We're going to raise 3x, make it a little more for the limp. We're going to get called by the big blind. In this flop, I don't mind just checking and pot controlling a little bit, and then just betting average on the turn. Just so if you had a hand like, ace 10 or something like that. Gotta charge him to hit those over cards, even if we don't have top pair. Alright, ace 8 suited. Gotta raise that one too. We're gonna get a lot of callers. And sorry if my thing keeps turning. My phone did not want to be straight. And obviously, if he bets 2K, like, we're going to call. But then, yeah, when that guy re-raises, got to get out of the way there. I'm going to try and soften him up, though. Big stack. We want your stack. This next hand, you might be able to see it right off the bat. We got kings. Raise from under the gun. Definitely going to have to re-raise the kings. Getting lots of his hands can call a jam. Not that I'm jamming, but he's basically all in if he calls that. But the big stack's going to cold call behind. And we're going to flop a king. I don't mind checking here because I already have the king of clubs and I block top pair. He's going to bet 9. Not that bad of a card. Shouldn't have queen jack. He's going to think it over, and he's going to bet half his stack, and yeah, we're just going to put it in, and yeah, very lucky. He has ace-king in that spot, case-king against the chip leader. Probably seen this hand in a short. If you have not, there it is. We are going to be going deep in this tournament now. First in chips. All right, this hand not as strong as some of them other ones, but I'm going to talk about this spot. See, the big blind it's going to be an under raise. So basically, the under the gun can't re-raise over top of his raise. If he does raise, he will. Basically, you can put it in there with anything because you'll see the flop no matter what. So that's what we did. We put it in no matter what. He's going to jam, and big blind. All right, it went really fast, but basically what you're trying to learn there is when there's a player already all in, there's really no point to bet that much unless you really got like a strong-ass hand. So, like, there's no bluffs either. I would never bluff in that spot because the all-in player. Yeah. This next hand, I have pocket 9s on the cutoff, but it's an under-the-gun raise, and this is a spot where ICM meets GTO. I would raise, but ICM, I'm going to call. It's a big-ass stack. We don't want to lose all our equity. That's a horrible flop, but he checked. So we're just going to check too, just for now. We are pot controlling it. When he bets this turn, though, we're definitely going to call. And, yeah, we get lucky as fuck, and we are going to raise. I raised really small because I honestly don't think he has an ace. So I feel like I'm value betting against a queen there. Someone at the table thinks it's funny. And right off the bat, we got another big hand. We got ace-jack. This is definitely a raise. Because, yeah, it's good. Now, what's going to happen in this hand? The short stack's going to go all in. He does have queens, which sucks. But I just checked the math. It's 180K to win 480K. So even if he shows me queens, like, I have the equity to call. But there is ICM, I guess. I don't know. His stack was so short that I think I can just call there, even if I knew he had queens. Ace-jack again. Will things change this time with ace-jack? Well, we're going to raise an under-the-gun limp. All right, now this is a tough spot, basically. I mean, I have it on fast forward, but in that spot, what I was thinking is I strongly would think he had aces if it wasn't for the fact that there was only one combo. So then I started thinking kings or queens. Queens is another hand that would beat me there. That I was thinking was possible. But basically, just if I threw in a couple combos of kings, I thought, well, I'm good. And the reason I think he's so strong is because he limped under the gun. And I didn't think he would. I mean, obviously, now that I know what he had, like, we know the right answer on that spot. But it was a little sketchy just because a lot of people limp aces under the gun and kings and shit. And then this time when we have threes, when we raise and he jams, we can just fold. Although I don't think he has a strong hand. Even if he has the jack 5 suited again, we're flipping, which is not what we want. We want to be dominating. That's like that. That's a good spot to get it in. King, queen. Yeah, that's a raise. I mean, it's not the best hand in the world. See if anyone's going to bully us some more. We're going to take it down. Remember that guy that limped in with jack 5 suited? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's all in. I have pocket 9s. ICM. But wait, read. Oh, yeah, we have a read on him. He jammed jack 5. He limped in and jammed jack 5 suited. He's got to be stupid. We have to call with the pocket 9s. Oh, first place again. Wow. 45 left. We are nearing. But yeah, basically on that last hand, we usually probably fold 9s there, but with that read, we decided to go ahead and call, even though it was a coin flip. But this hand's kind of funny because I'm just going to call again with the second nuts. We're on like the bubble of this satellite, so it's like, why would I do anything else? And then we actually had him flush over flushed. Like, why couldn't that have happened in the other tournament? Like, I don't care about this tournament at all, hardly. Like, I'm gonna win. I could just sit out right now. Dude's gonna fire off half his stack into me with the better flush, and I'm just gonna call. Anyways, back to the minor niner. We have something brewing up. Decided to call because it's really small. We hit the king, and look, someone's all in. We have no reason to put chips in unless, of course, he does. Don't bet. Don't bet. He's dumb if he bets. I guess he would be dumb if he didn't bet, actually. I thought I had the worst hand anyway. No, we didn't. We knew we probably had a chance to win there. Fast forwarded quite a bit. We're about 23 left. We're going to raise the jacks, and we're going to get jammed on. This is super standard, but it's a big hand, so we're going to show it. It's early position, too, so we don't like it that much, but you got jacks, bro. Can we cooler him? Yes, sir. Add that to the stack. Might as well show this hand. What's going to happen? He's going to win. All right, we're going to pick up ace-10 off under the gun and face a 3x 3-bet from the button. And, I mean, this is going to be a quick hand because I'm going to fold. But, yeah, basically, ace-10 off, like, if I was on the cutoff in that spot, we might call. But under the gun, it's like your worst hand. It's the worst hand I'm raising, at least. The only hands that are worse than that I might raise in that spot are ace-9 suited, king-jack suited, ace-5 suited. You get my point. Basically, if it's a bad hand, you can fold. But that's an okay hand there. Definitely gonna call. And now what? ICM, basically. I mean, he's huge stacked. He could have a higher flush, too. That's probably what I was thinking in real time, is that he had a higher flush. Or else I might gamble. Like, if I had the ace-high flush... Actually, I mean, there is only 19 left. I don't know. That would be interesting if I had the ace-high flush there. All right, there's like 14 left at the start of this hand. We're going to get a raise from under the gun. About an average stack. We have ace-king suited. ICM might say call with the ace-king off. This is where I don't get it. I'm going all in, bro. Let's fucking go. And he is going to have ace-queen. And we're going to make a huge double up in the minor niner. Really needed that. Now we should be feeling really comfortable to make this final table. And, I mean, we probably ain't going to have to do much more to make it. Yep, gotta just fold that. Who's going to lose? 14 left. We have ace-king again. It's an obvious raise, right? We're applying ICM pressure on these stacks and getting value. So yeah, we're gonna dump here. Ace-9 dominated. I'm gonna just keep dominating you guys. Just keep giving me your chips. All right, this next hand, we have a limp from the button and a limp from the small blind when we have ace-jack. I'm definitely going to squeeze here. And we're going to flop the ace, and you can almost check here, to be honest. But I'm trying to get value from like ace-8 or ace-5 or something like that. And we're just going to dump. And yeah. This hand is actually extremely important later on because he limped in with ace-queen, which is very out of the ordinary. Basically, my read on him after that is he is not a very good player. And yeah, 10 left. Lost our big lead, but it's not over. This next hand, he's going to limp in again, and we're just going to check 6-7. And we're going to turn trips. So we're going to bet. And we're going to river, still having trips, and we're going to bet. He's going to raise, and are we going to get all our chips back here? No, the very high ICM made me decide to call. Because I didn't want to get eliminated in 10th place. And yeah, I might have flopped the ace, but it's an easy fold with Mr. Limp in with ace-queen. Extremely quick ending. That is the end of part 1. I will be showing the final table in part 2 very shortly.